Hi everyone. Today we are about to present our group video presentation on our company called futureMed. We'll discuss internal, external, technological, marketing perspective about the company, and then we'll come up with a conclusion thereafter in the end of the video. Most of the companies are introducing new tools and methods for managing the operations in a productive way. For implementing innovative practices and policies, the organization has to analyze the organization internal structure, marketing research, techniques, R&D methodology. The manager also have to consider the information regarding relevant regulations and economic conditions affecting the organization. In this video, we'll analyze the capacity of futureMed organization to innovate different practices in the field of nuclear medicine and radio pharmaceuticals. Now I will get my friend Path to discuss about the internal perspective of this company.
Thank you, Puneet. Now I will discuss the internal perspective. While analyzing the company structure, culture of the futureMed, we know that the company is highly hierarchical in the nature, which prevent the innovative practice and tools. The company need to stand up the new HR department in order to manage the conflict and issue, because senior HR is very old and staff is very high resistance. So they are change to need. They do not use the systematic approach for making the new innovative technology and decision. To get better result from the employee, we have to provide the quality of service and facility. Employee always considered as the valuable asset for every organization. Therefore, the company must provide the opportunity to involve the employee in the decision to perform the better task. As per the report Business Insider 2016, most of the US-based company are giving the more opportunity to every employee for suggestion and review. futureMed also must consider the suggestion and opinion given by employee. If it is required, can we make necessary changes to the plan. futureMed culture is very conservative, which is required does not support the innovative idea and decision. For implementing the innovation tool, and the company also has to consider allocate the resource properly. They must also provide the skill orientation training and development program to the every employee for that right time. Resource allocation also called the important task for the manager to control the current and future activity. While they are allocating the resource, company must be considered the cost related to allocation. The company require different machine, tool and manpower to control the new technology. Moreover, the proper organization structure is required for managing the innovative practice in productive way. As we know that the effective organization structure help the organization for improving the performance of employee and help the reducing the cost. Due to the impact of globalization and the other recent trend and the interest of the customer is changing day by day, for meeting the need of customer, the current company must focus on effective organization structure that help for tracking the internal constant and issue. In my recommendation, I will suggest that company require new talent and new innovation idea for better building the company. futureMed need a cross-function culture, because by combining the experienced person and new talent, the company will get more innovative idea and distributive technology. The change in organization structure always help the company making change to the existing plan and policy. Also, company must establish an open culture in the organization. It helps for reducing the conflict between the employee. The organization also must review the internal plan and policy time to time. Now I will get to my friend Puneet for external perspective of company.
Thanks, Path. Now I will discuss about the external perspective of the futureMed. As we know, the organization innovative capacity is also influenced by the external business factors, and by analyzing the case of futureMed, we can understand that company must consider different aspects in order to improve the innovative capacity of the company. They need to consider shareholders and government suggestions while making the decision related to the innovation. In the past, the company was paying regular dividend to their shareholders and the other interested groups, which made less liquid assets or cash left to the organization to invest in the innovation or the new research. The company has to consider the decisions taken by the management and shareholders, which help to introduce productive policies for managing the threat from the external factors. With the help of innovative practices and policies, the organization is able to manage the future issues and problems in a productive way. By analyzing the case study of futureMed, we can understand the neighboring countries such as Indonesia, New Zealand have fewer regulations for developing of pharmaceuticals products, while Australia has the tough rules and regulation for the businesses, which make companies to pay more taxes and less money they have left with to spend on innovations, our research and development department and other departments. The company is also facing issue related to the requirement of capital. In this case, I would like to suggest to the company that the company must identify the effective ways to raise the capital and allocate the funds to the research and development department or for the innovation of new products. There are many ways in which I guess company can raise funds, which include issuing of shares, loan from financial institutions, and so on. And in my opinion, the most important source from where a company can generate the funds for their innovation or research for a research and development team is to they have to cap the dividend payment, which including which they are making to the shareholders, and excess cash can be used for the new product development. In order for managing the regulation related to the new product development and technology, the company has to implement policies to limit the outflow of the liquid cash, and the remaining money can be invested in the R&D research, so the company can innovate new pharmaceuticals products and technology to make the new nuclear medicines in the field of science. They must create a team that includes representative from shareholders, company, government parties, and from which the help of this team the company will be able to improve innovative capacity and system to develop life-changing pharmaceuticals products for the society. And in my suggestion, I think this is really important because capping the surplus cash which they were paying to the shareholders is really important, so they can retain the excess cash and invest it in the innovation of new pharmaceutical products. Now I will get my friend Venkat to talk about marketing perspective.
Thank you, Puneet. I'm talking about marketing perspective. The company has had introduced the productive marketing tools and strategies for the attracting customers. The company needs to work closely with the customers and shareholders in the discussion making and for the innovation of the new products. It is required that the organization has to collect the opinions and suggestions from the customers and for making the changes to the existing products and services. The company must give the importance of a customer visit the programs and activities according to the words of the Thomas 2016. Most of the international business organizations are collecting the information from the national and international customers of improving the quality of services provide the customers. The company must face tough competitions from the national and international competitions. We know the fact the one satisfied customers helps the organization for the getting more, help the company use of more talent and make the innovative ideas. For the future development to pharma products, futureMed is the interested to the expand the operations, future development of the world. The company also introduced the specific policies for the reducing for the reducing business managers to avoid unnecessary operations and focus on the core competitions. Due to the impact, the new trends, it is not easy for the companies to provide the product less cost. The changes in the global market are directly influencing the operations of the company. The changes in the companies provide the best quality products at the less cost. Coming to my recommendations, I would like to suggest that the global market is directly influencing the operations of the company. Therefore, the organization has to collect the options and suggestions from the customers. They need to work closely with the customers, like the doctors and technicians, to do the innovation in the products. They need to lead the customers instruction of the more ideas and product development strategies. They must place the development team who can recommend the best strategies and innovation in the company. And my friend Eric will be discussing about technological perceptives.